morning, you guys. All right. Today is Friday, April 5th. It is Venus's day. Let's hope Venus doesn't go crazy today. Okay, I'm talking about my dog. Um, well, let's look at the transits. All right. We have the moon that was in Capricorn. It is now in Pisces. All right. The moon that was in Capricorn sextiled over to Mercury in Aries last night. Early morning, should I say. We had the energy of the moon semi-sextiled over to Neptune, to Venus, to Pluto. All right, but we're going to be experiencing some semi-squares now that the moon is in Pisces, over to North Node, to the sun, as well as to Chiron, whereas we're going to see the moon in Pisces quintiled to Jupiter and Uranus. Yesterday's energy, there was the square there, all right, at the 90-degree angle between Aquarius and Taurus. Now we have it at the 72-degree angle with Pisces and Taurus, okay? It looks like there's going to be a lot happening this weekend, especially tomorrow's Saturday energy. All right, we have the moon in Pisces that's going to conjunct over to Mars, to Saturn. We have it where Venus in Aries now is going to sextile over to Pluto in Aquarius. I'm seeing some sextile energy happening as well to Jupiter and Uranus. This is good energy. All right, very, very good energy happening tomorrow. I like it. All right. It looks like we are currently at the hour of the moon. I'm going to see what time it switches over. So we're at 9:14 right now. At 9:50, the moon will move, well, the planetary hour would move to Saturn from the energy of the moon. I don't know if you guys caught my drift yesterday, right? So we were speaking about Aries, Venus moving out of Pisces and into Aries at midnight. So while that transit was happening, we also had the moon ingressing into Pisces this morning. So it was void of course, let's say at 1:40 in the morning to 7:13 this morning before it was, officially into Pisces. So I don't know about you guys, but I got some darn good sleep. Okay. Really, really good sleep. All right, so we had, it looks like Venus right now is currently at about to hit the 1 degree mark of Venus. All right, it's currently at 29 minutes. Venus. Yes, I'm speaking about you. Calm down. You guys don't hear her? Let's speak about that energy and what the first Sabian symbol is here with 0 to 1 degrees of Aries. All right. For specifically Venus stepping in. It looks like it speaks about a woman rises out of water. A seal rises and embraces her. I'm getting something about the energy of like the unconscious state. All right. Like Venus obviously is in its exaltation in Pisces. Pisces is a water sign, so a woman rising out of the sea energy is kind of giving me just that. All right, but it speaks about recognition of potential, emergence out of the realm of potentiality into the realm of reality, becoming the essence seed of the soul's incarnation. It says everything that ever comes to pass has had its first beginnings in the realm of potentiality, the ghost of an idea not formed, neither expressed nor explicit yet, in seed form, containing the unconscious potential for mature realization. It says the vast majority of seeds are not germinated and so fail to realize their potential. In the beginning, to become an individual, we need to emerge from the sea of the collective unconsciousness, to leave the womb. First, the desire to simply to be, because it's still far from certain whether survival itself can be attained. All right, so this is kind of giving me the energy of what I was seeing in yesterday's reading, where the Empress kept coming out, the Queen of Cups kept coming out. It was almost like the birth of something new was coming. That's what it was giving me. And Venus is the energy of like the mother figure, right? So the depiction in this specific picture, I'll show you guys like a quick glimpse. Beautiful, beautiful woman. She's dressed in a red robe here. And it speaks about realization. Look at this picture, guys. She's beautiful, right? And red, it signifies the color of power, of authority, like within self, right? So it's kind of giving me like that Aries energy. I'm going to take my robe off. I'm really, really hot. And I am dressed in a red silk type of dressing. So I'm not going to show myself. But this was giving me exactly just that. All right. It was giving me like birthing something new. This here speaks about like knowledge of polarity awakens the power to create something out of nothing. All right. So what do you have potential for? And you needing to recognize what that is. All right. Or realizing at least what that is. All right. So I won't go any deeper into this one here, but it's giving me like just recognize, you know, stepping out of the energy of the unconscious and into the energy of, you know, the consciousness here. Let's see what you have potential for. All right. So today is the day of love. It's Venus's day. All right. It's giving me Venus really stepping into her power. All right. So the feminine figure birthing something new. I'm going to pull a few cards out of this oracle of the radiant sun. Let's see what comes up. I really, really love that picture. And that's what I was getting yesterday in my reads. It was like I was getting heavy Empress energy. And I don't know if you guys, you know, have noticed, but a lot of the Empress cards are pertaining to like birth. So she's pregnant in the picture. All right. The Queen of Cups is normally pregnant in the picture. So let's see what comes out here. I just seen Sun in Leo with fortune. Yeah. Mercury with Capricorn's energy. Speaks about organizations. Literally came out again. Okay. Let's see. So Mars and Scorpio's energy keeps coming out. I don't know what this is, but it seems like there's someone or something in the energy that's either looking for some sort of revenge, is looking to kind of, I don't know, it's giving me like the whole Venus meets Mars energy. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a couple here that are laying up together in this depiction. Let me look at this card in the book. I know that, let me see, Mars and Scorpio's energy. It says above, two lovers represent the energy of the sun and the moon embracing. All right. Well, obviously the moon is now in Pisces, the sun is in Aries, very close together, but we're speaking about the energy of like Venus stepping into Mars energy. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much like the feminine and the masculine coming in together is the way that I look at it. All right. That card there can speak specifically about having some sort of phenomenal achievement. Here we have the sun in Taurus. So this can be definitely pertaining to like a creative project. All right. Something in which is, you know, you can build status, that kind of thing. Let's see. So there's the opposition of the whole Taurus-Scorpio axis, right? Where here we have the moon in Leo, appreciation. I'm getting heavy Leo energy this morning. When I rolled my astro dice earlier, it came out to be Capricorn in the 6th house with the energy of the moon, which is the sun, moon, rising Leo. Let's see what comes out. I'm seeing now Libra in the 6th house with Jupiter energy. This is definitely going to be a sun, moon, rising Taurus. You see what I'm saying? Like the whole Taurus thing, I'm seeing Venus's energy here. Obviously Libra with Jupiter being there. Jupiter is currently in Taurus. A lot of Venus energy pertaining to the 6th house in the workplace. All right. It's almost like you're shining right now for some reason. All right, whatever you're doing is very resourceful. Yeah, And then here we have Saturn that's in Capricorn with riches. So not only do we have like the 2nd and the 8th house in opposition on the spread here, we also have the 4th and the 10th. So this has to do with like some sort of inheritance. This can speak about other people's finances opposing your finances. All right, what you find to be resourceful against what you find to be like career-wise pretty good for you. Let's pull one on this appreciation card. I'm getting appreciate the balance of these two energies at least. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's get a little bit more on this Moon and Leo energy here. Thank you. So Jupiter in Libra. Negotiation. It has a lot to do with the balance of, I'm getting polarity. All right. Here I have the depiction of the moon and the sun again. All right. With this specific card. We already spoke about like the man and the woman here on this card representing, I'm getting Venus and Mars. Here we see a man and a woman. And then it's coming out as well with the energy of Cancer and the energy of Capricorn, which are the depictions of the mother figure, the father figure of the cosmos, right? Down at the bottom of the deck, Mars and Pisces escape, which is a current transit. Interesting. All right, so the Jupiter and Libra energy can speak about like learning a new language for a specific project. All right, the appreciation of what you're learning and how this becomes resourceful for you pertaining to your career is what I'm getting, and how you are having a specific phenomenal achievement in whatever you value here. All right. And the achievement that you can get out of that value is what I'm getting. All right. I'm getting like the feminines are becoming a more masculine, more balanced within, you know, like even in this energy, Mars with Pisces, it doesn't go well together, right? But it pretty much gives me the energy again of the masculine within the feminine energy. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Okay, so it has a lot to do with like the sensitive side of things, being very open to sensitivity and like love. It's expanding the energy of the imagination and what you can create is what I'm getting. All right, so it's interesting. I'm getting tomorrow's energy with like Venus sextile over to Pluto in Aquarius. Like that whole Aquarius Aries energy is going to be good. That's giving me heavy masculine as well. Because Pluto is like strong, right? And then we have Venus that's in Aries is another strong power. A feminine power type of energy. Very independent, you know what I mean? So let's see here, what can I pull with this spread? Let's get the energy deck out. What's this all about? I see appreciation twice. Notice there's two feminine energies there. All right. I'm kind of getting, if you're in a counterpart, obviously, like divine masculine, feminine energies, I feel that the masculine side will definitely appreciate more of the power that the feminine has. It's kind of what I'm getting as well. I'm definitely seeing a spark to the energy. All right, pertaining to like intimacy as well, because Scorpio is the house of sex, right? And then we also have the side of the house of values and your confidence. I have broken heart that came out. That's interesting. I don't see the energy of separation here. I mean, obviously we could see that definitely on the whole Scorpio Taurus energy, because Scorpio's energy is ruled by Mars, it's ruled by Pluto. It can be definitely very revengeful. Okay. What else do we have here? Broken hearts, financial constraints. I did say your money opposing other people's money right here. All right. And the sun. What is going on here? Down at the bottom of the deck is the man holding a heart. Broken heart, financial constraints, and the sun. As I split the deck, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel has to do with, I believe, love. Let me look him up. It's interesting. It says, this is the most called upon archangel for love and relationship harmony. He is also an angel of peace and divine justice, guarding the innocent children and giving strength to overcome difficult situations. Archangel Chamuel is an angel of pure love and brings powerful spiritual illumination into your life. When you are feeling anxious, sad, lonely, or heartbroken due to circumstances beyond your control, call upon this archangel to fill your heart with love. That's interesting, because here we have revenge, and then we have the energy of the sun in Taurus. All right, so Taurus wants you to really focus on your self-confidence, right? It wants you to build your self-esteem, be in the energy of love. All right, so the roles of Archangel Chamuel assist in bringing love into difficult situations so that peace can be attained, including within relationships, family, and or work, to help you find inner peace and understand yourself, to assist in forgiveness and the release of past traumas and hurt so that they no longer affect your future path. It says, bringing love to all 33 dimensions of the universe as a servant of God. It is believed that he is directed and governed by a higher being to push spiritual love through all dimensions, light waves and energies, charging everything with a positive energy to remove the negative. Assist you to make the flow of abundance, success, and all kinds of positivity in your life, including discovering your soulmate and twin flame. He will bring forward your true love and spiritual partner, also bringing in friendships and career opportunities, letting your heart soar. So Chamuel represents the quality of strength and the tree of life. It says that quality involves expressing tough love and relationships based on the wisdom and the confidence that comes from God. All right, so some Christians consider him to be one of the 7 archangels who have the honor of living in God's direct presence. He is a watcher and a patron of those on peacekeeping missions, animal conservationists, and anyone who works to save lives. Wow. Very, very significant to the energy overall, because I'm feeling the energy of balance coming back in. All right, whether it's you having some sort of broken heart, if it's you dealing with some sort of financial constraints, I'm feeling like happiness is coming back in overall, and it has to do with Archangel Chamuel. He's the man holding the heart in this depiction here. And didn't I say something about bringing things back into balance between the masculine and the feminine energies? Look at this. All right. Yeah. I feel like he's going to help you be able, this card speaks about like the need to feel abundant and experience prosperity in your life, but you like fearing the energy of coming out and stepping into the unknown. All right, so this could be within the financial scene. This can be if you want to step out and start dating, right? It's almost like you are playing the safe side where obviously what you need to manifest is right on the other side of this gate. All right, right below this card, we have the Magician. And under the Magician, we have the door to healing and happiness. All right, so wow. And then we have the sixth chakra there, which is Archangel Metatron. And he's like the archangel of all archangels, right? So that's what I'm kind of getting from this specific spread, you guys. Like, if you've been experiencing difficulties within, you know, your sex life, your love life, any type of relationship, whether it's platonic, romantic, if it has to do with, you know, friendships, things like that, I feel like there's going to be the energy of needing to escape from that energy. Whereas, you know, we spoke about Venus at 1 degrees of Aries, is going to be speaking about like the potential of you coming out of that subconscious state and really stepping into the energy of your potential. All right, let's see here. Wow, that was a powerful message. I like that a lot. So I'm seeing heavy Venus energy here, obviously, with this Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Libra in the 6th house with Jupiter here. Libra in the 6th house for me can speak about like bringing justice back into the workplace, I'm getting. All right, like fairness back into the workplace. If you are being of service to others in any way, the 6th house does have to do with animals. All right, so this spoke about like animal conservationists. All right, and just focusing on helping people therapeutically. This is like you helping them save their life type of energy. Okay, I hear my birds outside the window again. All right, let's see what comes out of the energy pertaining to the seed and sickle deck. Yeah, so it says the color associated with Archangel Chamuel is pink. It says it's often associated because of the love connotation. However, it is also seen with ruby red and pale green. This is because the ruby red reflects his fire element, all right, ruling over Mars. So we're just speaking about Venus stepping into Mars's energy, all right? Whereas the pale green connects with the heart chakra, Chamuel can in fact be associated with every variant of pink, from pale roses to vibrant magenta, bringing everything from comfort to romance, innocence to passion. Ooh. See what I'm saying? So there's lots of passion, desire. I'm getting sex. I'm getting like the whole Mars energy there. All right, so Pimpernel, it says here, overcoming indecision and reading the signs with number 12. On the bottom of the deck, we have chickweed, a good omen, results. All right, and this is on the flip side, speaking about the appreciation of small blessings with number 9. All right, so the 9th house and the 12th house are both ruled by Jupiter. That's who came out on this Astro Days here. Let's read the messages. So number 12. It says the pimpernel is also known as the shepherd's weather glass, as it can both tell the time of day and foretell incoming weather. Its petals always close up at noon and will only open again if it's due to be sunny. If rain is on its way, the flowers won't open at all. You find yourself in a position of not being certain which direction to take, but all the signs you need to make the right decisions are there. You just need to trust in your own ability to spot them. So it's kind of giving me, again, the energy that came out in the energy deck is saying, don't be afraid to step outside and see what you have potential in. All right. That's what I'm getting from that. Let me look at number 9 here with the chickweed card. It says, in Japan, chickweed is seen as a lucky and is included in a dish prepared for the festival of Nanakuso no Seku, the festival of 7 herbs. Chickweed and other early herbs are gathered on the morning of January 7th and prepared while reciting a prayer for good luck. New growth is fast to appear at the beginning of spring, and the first green leaves are a good omen of things to come. A period of waiting is over, results starting to appear, and fortune's blessings will soon be yours. All right, so we saw the door to happiness, all right, to blessings coming through for you. I'm seeing the energy of Jupiter here. Again, I'm seeing it. It came out in the astro dice. I'm seeing it with the 9th and the 12th houses being ruled by both Jupiter. All right. There's some sort of good omen that you did, and the results are coming through. That's what I feel. Small blessings are going to be on the way. All right. So if you want to work with a specific crystal here with Archangel Chamuel, it looks like green fluorite, red jasper, carnelian, and rose quartz could be good. So the green fluorite is the heart healing stone for peace in grief, distress, and or worries. It works to take away anything that is not helping you and replace those energies with calm and loving feelings. The red jasper is the stone of Mars, which he rules, and is often called the warrior stone, bringing courage and strength to those who can use it. It can also return any negative energy back to sender, protecting you from harm. That would be physically, mentally, and or spiritually. All right. It looks like carnelian gives you the courage and confidence to be yourself rather by living by someone else's expectations. It frees your heart to be the real you. And then we have the rose quartz, is known as the stone of love. It helps you feel a strong sense of self-worth, inner peace, and helps it in all matters pertaining to love in all its forms. If you are seeking a partner or to strengthen bonds with the partner, then this is the stone that you want to use. All right. That is a powerful message there. All right. So finding inner peace and balance in your life with Archangel Chamuel popping out in the reading today. All right. Let's get this back in. Let's pull some tarot. I said something in my last week reading that things were going to become tense in the beginning of the week because of where we were having the squares to the moon in Capricorn over to the energy that was happening with Aries. And then we also had the moon in Aquarius squaring over to the energy where Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus. That energy is now kind of settling down. All right, so I said something about by Thursday and or Friday, we're going to be seeing some sort of, good energy popping in. We're still waning down up until we hit this new moon solar eclipse on Monday, the 8th, where we have the conjunction of the sun in Aries and Chiron in the North Node. All right, it looks like there's going to be the big conjunction of like the sun and the moon meeting. So big deal here, even with Mercury's energy. That was like a quick throat chakra energy there. Lots of conjunctions happening that day with Aries energy. So we're speaking about, here we are, Mars, right? Like the sun conjunct Chiron. We've got the moon conjunct the North Node. The moon conjunct Chiron, which is all about the healing process. We got the moon conjunct Mercury, the communications that we need to have. The moon conjunct the sun, what needs to be exposed, right? Where we're speaking about the energy of balance between the masculine and the feminine energies. Wow, what a powerful day that's going to be, right? All right, so let's pull a spread on this weekend. What are we expecting to come up for this energy? All right, I feel like things are now going to start settling down. I mean, this is what we've been waiting for. And even in this month alone, we have the sun moving into Taurus. All right, we have the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus happening on the 20th, the day after the sun moves into Taurus, right? We have experienced the conjunction of the sun in Aries and the North Node, all right? And that's going to happen here again, all right? With the conjunctions that are going to happen with the energy of the moon and all of these other planets in Aries. Big deal, all right? Big deal. Ace of Swords, all right? With the King of Wands, that is definitely that fire element we're speaking about. All right, so I'm getting confirmation that this reading is going to be good. Let's see. Four of Wands, there goes the whole Venus and Aries energy. So this is where, at 12 midnight last night, we had stepped into this Four of Wands energy. All right, here we have the Queen of Swords. So lots of like air, fire element I'm getting. Obviously in the opposition, that would be Libra's energy, where we just experienced that full moon lunar eclipse. All right, here we have the Hierophant energy. There's the Eight of Cups. We're going to be experiencing lots of marriages, experiencing like breakups and people wanting to walk away. All right, but then we're also going to be seeing a lot of forgiveness coming in. All right. Interesting. The moon is here. The moon and the Eight of Cups. So this is definitely like moon, Saturn, and Pisces energy. So let's look at that real quick. What's happening? So obviously the moon conjunct Saturn is where a lot of people are going to be choosing to walk away. That's what I'm getting. And it has to do pertaining to the energy of the emotional state. Yeah. So literally this energy will happen tomorrow on April 6th. Like the moon energy, like the whole hidden enemy type of deal, the emotional disappointments with the Saturn and Pisces. This is going to come into full effect this weekend. All right. So I feel that Archangel Chamuel is coming in to do his work. All right. To repair some sort of forgiveness that needs to happen within the relationships that are meant to stay together. And those that aren't supposed to stay together, they will be separated. All right. I've been speaking about this as well. I was getting the message the other day, like, you know, hold back from intimacy. All right. I feel it has a lot to do with, especially on the feminine's end, where you need to really value, all right, your sexuality, your temple, that type of deal. All right. Wow. I'm seeing 8-8 here. So communication about like leaving home could be coming in. Wow. What else do we have here? Again, here's the Hierophant with the Eight of Wands. Oh, boy. I feel like this is just communication from the angel guides, those that are in higher power, coming in to let, you know, people know what's happening. I'm getting this could be, if it's pertaining to work, this could be like an institution, an organization. Obviously, it can speak about marriage. This is something that's very traditional in your life, you know, that type of energy. Now look at this. It has to do with counterparts. Wow. The High Priestess with the Hierophant here. The highest, like, counterpart in the deck. Now I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess. This gives me someone that is on a great spiritual journey. Someone that's very grounded, very abundant in their energy, very gentle, very kind, very diligent. You know what I mean? Like, that type of energy is what it's giving me. And it's almost like if your counterpart doesn't match that energy, wow, they're going to be moving, like walking away. Look at this. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's giving me. Or Spirit is asking you to take your authority back, your power back, and walk away if you feel the person that you're with doesn't match your energy. Five of Pentacles with the Death card. If you're experiencing lack in your abundance in your life, you need to end something here. Five of Pentacles, Death card. Yeah, I'm getting an ending to a new beginning. Look at this. I feel like a lot of people will be afraid to move forward because, you know, there's other things that you have to take into consideration. Wow, didn't I say something about the Empress today? Here's Mars, because it's Scorpio's energy. Here's Taurus. Did we not see the Revenge card come out with the Acquisition card? All right. It's interesting. I don't know why I just heard a week away from the solar eclipse. A week away from the solar eclipse. And I only saw that because this card here is the 13th card in the deck. Here we have the Empress energy, which is the third card in the deck. You take away that whole, I'm getting like, what is it, 13 minus 3? That's 10. I don't know, the moon in Taurus could be significant. I'm getting next week is going to be big, big. The whole eclipse thing, the moon in Taurus thing, it's like, because the moon is going to conjunct Uranus. Uranus is going to bring in some sort of massive chaos in the energy, right? And then Jupiter's there as well. It's like helping you expand in some way. But we have to take into effect the energy of where the attention actually lies. So like on the 12th, where we see the moon in Gemini squaring over to Mars in Pisces, to Saturn in Pisces. On the 15th, where we see the moon in, what is that, Cancer squaring over to the energy of Chiron and Mercury and the sun. It's like creepy. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's see what's happening here. What does Spirit have for us today? Let's get here on the weekend through this whole solar eclipse next week. What's happening? The Hermit. Alright, so someone could be experiencing having to go through some sort of dark night of the soul energy, really searching for one's truth. Alright, it came out with the energy of the Hierophant down at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so this is giving me like a spiritual, wow. The Hierophant, the Sun card, and the Lovers. Alright, all majors. Oh, what was that? That one to come out. Alright, that was the Four of Cups. So I'm getting like, oh my, some sort of disappointments, all right, when it comes to the energy of the relationships, the marriages, the happiness, the comfort within a twin flame union is kind of what it's giving me. All right, needing to search for one's truth within this, you know, this marriage. All right, because there could be the energy of like discontent there for some reason. That's interesting. The Emperor. There's that masculine energy. All right, there's Mars. Down at the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I can't make it up. All right, so this is giving me right here, the Archangel is coming in and trying to bring balance in between the masculine and the feminine energies. It came out to be where this is Aries, here's Libra. All right. There's some lessons to be learned here. All right, who needs to be the one in leadership? All right, and or the angels coming in and putting in some work. All right, trying to bring balance back into the energy. That's what we were just reading about. That's interesting. What's this whole Aries Libra thing? It's the protection that's coming in to balance this energy out. Yeah, I feel like if it has to do with long-term stability pertaining to work, if it has to do with like a family dynamic, if it has to do with bringing stability back into the environment, then that's exactly what's going to happen. Right? Like the Nine of Wands represents not giving up. All right, it's about not giving up. The Nine of Wands is a person that puts in, doesn't give up. An environmental activist as well. All right. I'm getting like protection. Literally. Like literally protection is what I'm getting. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I feel like new opportunities are going to open up. I feel like this is almost like a portal. Like new opportunities open up within workplaces. I'm getting the new opportunity to step into a new relationship. The opportunity to leave a relationship and explore out there what you want to do within self. Like to bring in happiness when it comes to a specific union. That's what I'm getting. Let me get one on the sun energy over here. Please. Thank you. Wow. You see what I'm saying? The Ace of Cups, it flew out, but in reverse. So if you're not happy emotionally within a union, this is the time right now. Look, with the Ace of Swords upright, we're speaking about speak your truth and move on. Okay? Or try to work things out, communicate, and bring things back into balance. There should be an equal give and take. I kept seeing that Six of Pentacles energy come up in most of my readings this week, and that has to do with the energy of the moon in Taurus. That happens the day after the solar eclipse in Aries on Monday. All right, so we're speaking about the moon being exalted in Taurus, whereas we just had the energy of Venus and Pisces exalted. Now it's, you know, not so comfortable in Aries. It's at its detriment there. Wow. Yeah, expect some sort of unexpected changes happening. Who's on the bottom of the deck here? I feel like the Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the Six of Swords. Try not to hold back. If you are in a negative attachment here, there's the need to be able to move on from that. Six of Swords energy. All right, like this is what I'm looking at here. All right, don't stand your ground on something that you know is toxic, pertaining to a specific nasty, toxic environment, relationship, whatever this is. You need to move on. If not, it doesn't matter. What's meant to come in, the archangels know about already, right? They're sent here by the energy of God, okay, to destruct things around what's no longer serving you. That's the message. All right, so don't try to hold back and defend that. It's meant for you to be able to rest and rejuvenate before you move on and plant in some certain new seeds is what I'm getting. See what I'm saying? There's the Death card again. There should be an ending before a new beginning. Okay? Yeah. So that you can manifest properly. I'm telling you what I'm feeling here. All right. Wow. And then look how it's going to change everything for you. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be able to plan for the future. Look at the Queen of Pentacles. She's back with the World card. Look. So things can properly come full circle the way that they're meant to be. All right. Ace of Swords. 10 of Swords is basically saying, like, leave the past behind. It's okay. Those that betrayed you, let them betray you. Let it be over with. All right. Here's the Knight of Cups. I feel that that's the message, is to overcome the energy of jealousy, of envy, of some sort of deceptive energies, right? Accept forgiveness and bring things back into balance. Adapt to the changes that are happening now, because it's only coming in to better things for you and for whoever else is involved, right? To bring fairness to the situation. Amazing. All right. That's what I have for that. Here's that whole Venus and Scorpio energy where we saw in the very beginning with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. It was almost like the revenge side of opposing the acquisition. All right. So there could be some sort of illusions around that energy. All right, the option to choose the right cup is what I'm getting. All right, Death card, heavy Scorpio energy there. And Scorpio is Mars. All right, Aries is Mars. However you look at it. Wow. Separating from heartbreak is going to be very significant. Illusions and heartbreak. All right, Knight of Wands. This can happen very, very quickly. Very quickly. All right, Spirit, anything that we need to know pertaining to specific days? All right, planetary hours even. I can go into depth here and see. You guys follow me. I'm pretty much up with the energies. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. Be in the energy of love. All right. Start figuring out what it is that you want to birth new. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords down on the bottom of the deck with this Knight of Cups to the Two of Cups energy. All right. It looks like... What the hell is this? I'll show you what it came up with. All right. I had the Queen of Cups come out first. This is an actual person. All right. The Knight of Cups could be, I'm getting like a son to whoever this Queen of Cups is. But it came out to be that the Knight of Cups is facing the energy of the Seven of Swords. That's the person that is looking at this person be deceptive, envious, jealous in some reason. All right. Due to some sort of union that's come into place. There will be conflict. And then we have a Knight of Swords here facing a person that is in the energy of pretty much like self-sabotaging mentally. This is a Gemini. All right, this could be someone that has, what is this? Oh, who is that? Is that Jupiter in Gemini energy? Yeah. That's the Jupiter and Gemini energy. Okay, so the challenge here, I feel, is going to be who is the person that's causing the deception within this union that's trying to come together. And there is a mother figure here with the Queen of Cups. All right. I'm getting the new beginning will look pretty much held back at this time, but the opportunity is on its way. The separation has to happen first. The opportunity is on its way. All right. The new beginning, it looks like it's being held back, but the opportunity is on its way. Someone or something has to separate from someone else. And I'm getting it's because there's some sort of juggling here with the past pertaining to another feminine, like a mother figure energy. All right. So I'm seeing two mother figures here. Both of these cards can also speak about pregnancy, a start to a new beginning. All right. Setting your potential. You're setting a seed in something new. That's what I'm getting. All right. And with the Fool card coming out there, it's definitely giving me where there is, you know, something being, someone's taking a risk. That's what I mean. Someone's taking a risk. Some way, somehow, someone's taking a risk. All right. King of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune is what I just saw. The Ace of Wands to the King of Wands. I don't know. It's like the energy is changing. It's officially changing. I kept saying this back in Pisces season, where it's like, once we get to Aries season, things are going to change. We're going to start taking action. Whatever you've been working on is going to take off. Like, that's the energy I'm getting. I'm getting that energy. All right. And if you hold on to the past, you're not going to be able to move forward. You're not. I feel like people are trying to protect their union and whatever it is that they have going on that they don't want to let go. Is that what I'm feeling? People are being indecisive, being at a crossroads, not knowing which way to choose. Hierophant, Emperor, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands to the Moon card. I'm getting here that if you are part of some sort of marriage, right? I feel like the masculine is the one that is coming in to serve some sort of apology here. wants to have a new beginning that's been being kept hidden. All right. And it possibly pertains to them wanting to be single. This is an independent card. This is the way it came out. It's like the Hierophant to the Emperor. This is a marriage. This is the masculine, the father figure energy. All right, wants to come in with some sort of apology, wants some sort of passionate new beginning, has been keeping something hidden, and it wants to be independent. Financially, all right, this could be pertaining to a specific project that they have going on. This could be work. All right, let's clarify that energy real quick. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to move on from this relationship and is afraid to either say so. All right, so I feel that this is why the angel, you know, Archangel Chamuel is going to come in, because it's going to leave someone else feeling like this. We spoke about this energy being Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter and Gemini steps in on May 25th of 2024. I've been saying this almost all year. Okay, and how this is going to affect the energy, because everybody's so used to being expansive in the energy of love, where Jupiter has been in Taurus for the past year and a half, or the year, you know, whatever. Can't remember exactly when it stepped in. It probably was like at the beginning of spring of 2023. All right. Whew, what's happening here? King of Wands, Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. Very immature energy, wanting to hold on tight to something. I'm getting a son and a mother figure here, very disappointed in each other. Look at how they're separated. And that does not come out in the, you know, in the last couple cards. It was like the Queen of Cups came out, and the Knight of Cups came out as well. But it was like facing away from the drama that was being created here. I don't know, I'm getting mama's boy energy here. That's what it feels like. I don't know. I also am getting the message of like new offers coming in, new passionate offers, and actually people that are willing to express the energy of love. So be careful with who you choose to date at this time, if you are stepping out of a relationship and starting to casually know people. All right, so just look for the red flags is what I'm kind of being told to say. Like, you would know what you want to experience to what you don't want to experience due to past experiences. Okay, I'm getting the Empress and the Ten of Swords. All right, so there is an ending, all right, to a difficult time, and I'm getting like Venus being significant with the Empress card here. And I guess that, again, we're speaking about Venus being in the energy of Mars. So heavy desire, heavy intimacy energy, heavy sexual energy. It's like, be careful. All right, yeah. Even if it makes you happy, it can be a burden. Oh, that's tough. Right? So you can be fooled on this energy is what I'm getting. Or that could be speaking about like fulfillment in your life as well. All right, like the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, whereas 10 wands, you're putting those wands down and you're stepping into what actually fulfills you in life, and that's your happiness. All right, 7 of Pentacles, the Sun in Gemini with the 10 of Swords. That's Saturn in Taurus, Gemini energy. I feel like Spirit's asking you right now to just kind of be versatile with the energies. All right. Just start adapting to the endings that are happening in your life, because what I feel is happening is that you are going to be put into a position of leadership, whether this is within yourself, within your financial state, within you having to be able to cope with the changes that are happening mentally as well as emotionally, and have the passion and the drive and the courage to be able to move forward and focus in on what you are waiting to grow in your life. All right, whether that's love, that's a new job, whether that's, you know, a different partnership in a business, that type of deal. It's like, you know, You have to kind of go through the hard stuff before you get to the good stuff. That's what I'm feeling. All right, Queen of Cups energy. All right, down at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's kind of giving me like, go through the hard stuff before the good stuff. All right, Queen of Cups, Three of Swords to the Four of Wands. And then we have the Star card down at the bottom of the deck. Ooh-wee. I don't like the energy, but that's what it's coming with. All right, you guys. So I'm going to pull a crystal on this. I mean, obviously, we went over the crystals. Let's just see what comes out real quick. And I'm sorry for not being on camera today, but I am a little warm in the room. And I wanted you guys to experience more so the cards than just me talking. Okay. Let's see what comes out. And by the way, if you guys are interested in this deck, this is Colette Baron Reed's deck. I have a lot of her decks. My animal deck is by Colette Baron Reed. My Dream Oracle deck. I also have the Wisdom of the House of Knights, the Wisdom of the Oracle here. All right, as well as this crystal deck. So she has a lot. You can find them on Amazon. You can find them. I buy mine from Barnes and Nobles, but I'm pretty sure like Walmart will have them wherever. All right. So Chrysocolla, it says speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, and the right of speech. And then we have Hematite, which becoming grounded, getting back to the earth, practicality, centeredness, and balance and calm can be significant overall. All right. I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.